Local and state leaders gathered in Rugby today to celebrate the completion of the new-look Heart of America Medical Center. Now here's a look at construction that was taking place at the new facility earlier this year. Leadership with the hospital held a special open house today to showcase what the new hospital has to offer. The $62 million project broke ground last April. Today, Senator John Hoeven says the new center is vital to health care in the region.
When you talk about quality of life, it starts with quality health care, and you're going to get top quality health care. Heart of American Medical Center has always been great people, great providers, but you got to have the facility, you got to have the resources.
Now, the new location opens to the public on September 30th. We'll work on getting an inside look in the coming weeks.